Commander Gregory Tomlin was the captain of the submarine that went missing. He was an experienced and decorated military officer with over 10 years of naval service. Lieutenant Commander Maria Mayfield was the second in command on board the submarine. She was an experienced submariner and well respected among her peers. Lieutenant Eric Watson was the chief navigator and had over 5 years of naval service. He had an excellent reputation as an experienced and reliable submarine navigator. Chief Medical Officer Noreen Evans was an experienced doctor and had over 7 years of military medical service. Ensign Crystal Richardson was an intelligence officer and had over 3 years in the military. Chief Engineer Alan Johnson was an experienced engineer and had over 8 years of naval service. Sergeant Edward Simmons was a security officer on board the submarine and had over 4 years in the military. Chief Torpedo Man Kevin Coates was an experienced weapons expert and had over 5 years of naval service. Petty Officer Mark Williams was a communication specialist and had over 3 years in the military. Master at Arms Jim Foster was a security officer and had over 7 years of naval service. Chief Mechanic John Taylor was an experienced mechanic and had over 8 years of military service. Chief Electronics Technician Victor West was an experienced technician and had over 6 years in the military. Chief Radar Operator Larry Brooks was an experienced radar operator and had over 4 years in the military. Chief Sonar Operator Joe Hill was an experienced sonar operator and had over 5 years in the military. Chief Electronics Technician Janice Armstrong was an experienced technician and had over 3 years in the military. Research Specialist Sarah Harris was a research specialist and had over 2 years in the military. Sensor Specialist William Wilson was an experienced sensor specialist and had over 7 years of naval service. Chief Radio Operator Robert Walker was an experienced radio operator and had over 4 years in the military. Chief Weapons Systems Technician Michael Hernandez was an experienced weapons systems technician and had over 6 years in the military. Chief Supply Officer Gerald Smith was an experienced supply officer and had over 8 years of naval service. Chief Logistics Officer Stephen Nelson was an experienced logistics officer and had over 4 years in the military. Chief Media Technician Alan Jones was an experienced media technician and had over 6 years in the military. Chief Cryptographer Jack Evans was an experienced cryptographer and had over 2 years in the military. Chief Navigator David Davis was an experienced navigator and had over 4 years of naval service. Chief Computer Technician Harry Brown was an experienced computer technician and had over 3 years in the military.